With the Epstein files coming to light, the public is asking a very obvious question. How is it possible that so many of the rich and famous and powerful are pedophiles? It's a symptom of an inverted social order. In tribal or close-knit societies, predatory personalities are quickly identified and excluded. Modern, highly abstract systems lack that immune response, allowing harmful traits to hide and even thrive behind wealth, power, and status produced through political corporate collusion. This dynamic rewards and perpetuates dark personality traits. Psychopaths, sociopaths, and individuals with deep psychological disorders infiltrate institutions not by merit or integrity, but by their unrivaled ability to lie, manipulate, and destroy. There's an old truism known across many cultures over millennia, and that is, whoever seeks to rule over others was automatically disqualified. In smaller tribal societies, leadership was less about ambition and more about responsibility. Authority tended to fall to those that accepted it out of duty rather than personal gain. Reputation mattered. Character mattered. Accountability was immediate and personal. But as humans clustered into large impersonal cities, something changed. Distance replaced familiarity. Systems replaced relationships. In these environments, ideology can spread more easily than trust, and political movements often gain momentum through abstract promises rather than personal accountability. Over the past 6 years, we've seen how cities lean liberal, while smaller communities often lean towards conservatism. The scale of society changes the incentives, and with it, the type of leadership that arises. Tribal societies naturally lean conservative, not politically, but structurally. The tribes that lasted were hierarchical, grounded in nature, and deeply rooted in family and community. This trend of dark personality traits has been amplified with how mate selection has evolved in modern times. In the past, that wasn't just an individual choice. It was a group concern, because whoever you married became someone a tribe had to live with, work with, and rely on. That social involvement filtered out traits that made cooperation difficult. Instability, selfishness, and unreliability. It wasn't about control, it was about survival. Over time, these norms produced stronger bonds, higher trust, and more resilient communities. Today, technology has stripped away those social filters. Traits that used to be weeded out because people saw the pattern over time can now hide, replicate, and thrive. The scary part is that toxic traits often look like leadership. A narcissist's coldness looks like confidence. A manipulator's ego looks like a sense of purpose. The signal looks the same, but the intent is completely different. The result is a system run by the wrong people, where common sense is pushed out and dysfunction is rewarded. Look around. Violent criminals are let go while whistleblowers are threatened. Basic skills like reading are collapsing while kids are indoctrinated. This isn't an accident. It's what happens when a system grows too big and loses its moral compass. When the wrong people get into positions of power, the truth becomes dangerous. This isn't about left versus right. It's about sanity versus madness. We aren't just fighting bad ideas. We're dealing with satanic pedophiles. Until we get back to basics and put sane, decent people back in charge, the collapse will continue. A shift is underway. A large segment of society is going back to more conservative ways. Going back to times when things worked much better. After all, traditional values is a social construct that survived the test of time. Conservative philosophy is rooted in a powerful symbiotic triad between natural law, personal development, and free market capitalism. Natural law provides a moral compass. Personal development ensures the individual is capable and responsible. And the free market provides the arena for that potential to be realized. Together, they create a self-reinforcing cycle that is synergistic in nature, like a machine greater than the sum of its parts. A stable moral order produces disciplined people, and disciplined people build thriving, free economies. This isn't just a political stance, it's the blueprint for a society that actually works. While many are aware of the Great Reset as it applies to the economy, on this channel we'll be discussing what to expect in regards to huge social, cultural, and psychological shifts we'll experience. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and share to watch more content like this.